Yeah, can we start with the lovely sound of this wine pouring? Oh, that's good.
Delicious.
That's like one of those ASMR videos.
Tesco Value wine.
Tesco Finest.
I'm trying to get that sponsorship with Tesco Value. Imagine if you had a sponsorship of like Tesco Value as opposed to Tesco.
Well, it's a starting point. You know, you've got to start on the bottom rung of the ladder, build your way up to Tesco Finest.
Sure, one day you get there. All right, Tom, you're right.
Yeah, I'm good. Went to see The Matrix and 4DX
again.
Yeah, they've started doing 4DX again now.
4 weeks in a row now. You've been seeing this.
Yeah,
a long time to have a film in the cinema.
Yeah, well, it's the most popular film of all time.
In 4DX?
Yeah.
Was it different from the first time you saw it in 4DX?
Yeah, they added sense. They didn't have sense.
Wouldn't that be 5DX?
Seeing, hearing, believing... Smelling. Yeah.
What sense did they have in the Sixth Sense?
They had... lavender, vanilla. What other smells are there?
Keanu Reeves.
They're the main three, aren't they?
Lawrence Fishburne.
Old Scrabble.
Yeah, the old Scrabble board.
Dusty old Scrabble board from the 80s.
Okay. Yeah. And a bit of a
70s book. Slipknot.
The band.
Yeah.
Cactus. The Matrix on DVD. Within the film.
Yeah.
The smell of the DVD case when you open it for the first time.
That would be confusing.
Yeah, that unforgettable experience when you opened, you unwrap the
cellophane.
Yeah, wrap it in, and then you open it for the first time. You take that in inhalation. And
remember the videos when you had VHSs, and they had video cases that were designed to look like a book. So when you had it in your shelf, it looked like a bookshelf.
We had loads of those in my house.
Loads of silly concept.
In my parents' house, yeah.
Do you think it was because people were worried that if you had videos, it made you look stupid, so you wanted to pretend it was a book to look smart?
Yeah, I think people just like the look of books, don't they, on their shelves, as opposed to like VHSs of like Time Cop or Cool Runnings, whatever. Everybody's got a DVD of Cool Runnings, a VHS of Cool Runnings laying about.
Yeah,
I have 2.
Well, you can never have too many.
I got 2.
As
they say. So, should we just go with the sponsors first of all, get them out of the way?
Okay.
We have a new sponsor this week, I hear.
New sponsor this week.
Right.
So we're sponsored by Clarke Allen's Big Store. Come down to Clarke Allen's Big Store for all you'll ever need and beyond. I'll see y'all on the flip side, dickheads.
Nice.
50% if you arrive in a tux.
That's quite good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Ravioli, we've got 1 tin variety. You betcha.
That's a great sponsor there. Also, what was the name of the store again?
Clarke Allen's Big Store.
Clarke Allen's Big Store, and that's located in down by the sea side, isn't it?
Yeah. Everyone knows Clarke Allen's Big Store.
Yeah.
We're very proud to have him on board.
He's got a store, or warehouse as he calls it, in every seaside area globally.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's quite a range.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's quite impressive.
He's very generous with his sponsorship fees as well.
He really is. 5, I heard.
That's why I've got this wine this week.
Good old Clarke Allen.
Clarke Allen wine.
You betcha. That's his catchphrase. Anyway, do we have any fan letters this week?
Yeah. We're sponsored by Craig's as well. You know all about Craig's.
Yeah, and big fella. Big fella.
Big fella.
Big fella. It's been they've sponsored us for every episode. I just got to issue a formal apology to Big Fella because they have sponsored us for each of our episodes so far, and I forgot to mention them in the last 2.
They're our biggest sponsor as well.
But to be honest, they did get in touch with me about that, and they gave us some more sponsorship money.
Sweet.
So to apologise to us.
Yeah, well,
because I forgot them. It's nice of
them. This letter is from Jesse from the Palisades.
From what?
The Palisades.
What's that?
It's a place.
Oh, okay. We'll go with it.
Hey dudes.
Hi Jesse.
I'm self-conscious about my height. I want to go to the dance contest at the Max, but I'm worried that the other kids will mock me. What are your thoughts? Love the podcast, keep up the good work. Yours reservedly, Jess Dog.
Oh, okay, Jess Dog.
That's a fun name,
but it doesn't say how... It is a very fun name, actually. It doesn't say how tall he is, though, in that letter.
She, Jessie, I think.
She, okay.
Is it? I'm not sure, actually. It could be. I assumed it was
whoever
a girl,
it is, we shouldn't assume anyone's gender. But whoever it is, it doesn't say their height, their actual height. But if they're concerned
Yeah.
about it, I don't suppose it's any of our business, is it really? They're concerned about it, it's their problem. So
Is that your advice to them? It's your problem.
no, but what I'm saying is, it didn't say what the height was, so we don't have that to go by. But it doesn't really matter if they're just conscious about it. You know, it doesn't matter how tall or short.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how. I'd say go to the dance at the max.
What's the max?
I assume it's a venue.
A brothel?
Could be.
Craig's. Could be Craig's.
They mentioned Kigs though. I hope it's not Craig's. Kids shouldn't go to Craig's.
Oh, it's a kid, is it?
Yeah, well, unless it's
I wasn't
an
really
adult.
listening to the letter at all, to be honest.
They say they're worried the other kids will mock me. So, unless they're an adult going to a place where there's kids dancing, which
that would be
is-
quite disturbing. At least it was a children's party.
maybe they're an adult.
Like a
but then
birthday
why are they
party.
worried about their height? And
Maybe they're the
kids-
size of one of the kids.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what's happening.
maybe they're a dwarf.
And they're afraid that they'll get like... Is that the correct word these days?
That I was just going to ask.
I don't know, I'm not sure.
I know the M word isn't allowed so much anymore.
No, at all. I don't think.
No.
But, right, so this all depends on a number of factors. So my answer to this is going to be no.
Okay.
No.
Well, what I'd say to Jesse is if you want to write into us again, give us some more details. We'll be able to give you a
Maybe next week we
detailed
can
breakdown.
give us
Yeah.
some more information.
It's,
Get in touch. What's the
P.O.
P.O. box?
PO Box 506 Chimps,
Or something like that.
something along those
Anything
lines.
yeah, just add a few exclamation marks onto the envelope and we'll know. It's for
Yeah,
us.
we'll know it's for
And
us.
not for the Dinosaur Weekly podcast or whatever it's called.
I've got one more fan letter.
Oh, okay.
Let's open this up.
Imagine if we got a fan letter one day and it was full of anthrax.
That'd be fun.
I wouldn't
The
be
band?
No, the nerve agent or whatever it is that would kill you.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't sound too good.
the band would be fun though.
Maybe, yeah, it'd be loud. It'd be
Yeah.
loud, we wouldn't be able to do a podcast.
This one's from Jürgen from Bognor Regis.
Good area of the country. I did suggest someone was on holiday there
Yeah.
5 episodes ago.
Dear Chimpos,
Hi.
hey Jürgen. Last week you broke the Michael Jackson vampire story to a shocked world that wasn't ready to hear such awful news about one of the most loved entertainers of all time.
Again, I didn't believe it, but carry on.
I'm writing to you to advise that I've since discovered similarly dark messages in the music of another well-loved singer, R. Kelly.
Oh, God.
Oh no, this is very sad. I've included the laserdisc with this letter he has
He has indeed, I see it. It's massive.
that has a recording of a reversed snippet from I Believe I Can Fly, in which R sings in Finnish. Everyone knows R. Kelly was living in Finland at the time of writing the song.
Mm-hmm.
He sings Music smellers mush,
Right.
which in Finnish means yes, I am a vampire, Michael Jackson is too.
Okay.
I realise this is truly alarming, as now 2 of the most revered artists of all time have been outed as vampires, but I believe this is just the start of a powerful movement the world has been waiting for. Hashtag who's next, hashtag time's up. Yours in terror, Jürgen. Should we listen to the...
Oh, if you got your laserdisc player handy.
I did get my Laserdisc player ready in preparation.
Okay, yeah.
So again,
play the audio if it's there.
I mean, to all our Finnish listeners, they'll get this.
Yeah.
It's Music smellers mush.
Right.
Here we go. I mean,
Yeah, oh, it's there.
can't deny
That's
that.
clear as day. I mean, I can't speak Finnish, so I can't verify that's what it means, but
I put it into Google Translate and it was pretty much what he said.
I'll go with it. I mean, to be fair, I mean, you know, Michael and R, there are definitely worse things you could be accused of. As you know, it's a good job. It's a good job for them. It's just being a vampire.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's a nice uplifting question from
Thank you.
question, but letter from Jürgen.
Thank you, Jürgen.
Thanks.
And yeah, if
Thanks
any
for
of
that.
our other listeners find any further proof of celebrities being vampires, send them in on your Laserdiscs.
Yeah, I'm distancing myself from the word proof there, but yeah, just
Well.
for legal reasons.
Okay.
My barrister told me to distance myself from all of these segments. with
Speaking
sound
of barristers,
things.
have you got any more letters for me?
Well, I do. I have intercepted. This is the final letter that I intercepted.
It must be the NHS one
so
then.
this has to be the NHS one.
Yes.
I hope you're really excited. The valve. How's the valve this week?
Terrible.
Terrible
It's
valve.
gotten worse.
Oh no.
I'm leaking from all orifices.
All of them.
Yeah.
Wow, that's terrible. Seepage. Maybe that's what the Edith's letter
Edith
was about the other week.
Piss falafel or whatever her name was.
I think that's what it was. To be fair, I think this might be the letter because it does look very professional. This one, actually. Okay. As you can see, look, it looks very professional.
Oh,
it looks like
it looks a bit too fancy for the NHS. So.
It looks like it's been the National Health Service may have just got one of their clerks to put that together for you.
It looks like it was written by someone that would like anime. That's what
anime.
Just the X's over there's little X's over the eyes.
Maybe that's from the NHS. That means they care about you a lot.
Oh yeah, they've got the name and address right as well.
That's
I think
equally great.
Yep, everything's right there. This is looking promising.
I'm gonna have to get some more letters actually from. The font looks reasonable.
Oh, there's a proper logo here.
The font looks very professional. I think. Maybe not read out the solicitors. Actually, yeah, read them out.
Wiener and Cox.
Okay, solicitors, yeah.
Attorneys at law.
I've heard of them.
It's not the NHS, unfortunately. Dear Sir or Woman. Well, they've got my name. And so surely they know. Okay.
Sir or woman, sorry, just go back.
Sir or woman.
Not sir or madam.
No, dear Sir or Woman.
Okay.
So presumably if they'd say dear woman.
Yeah.
You were okay.
That's strange.
Under the guidance issued yesterday, you have acknowledged there is a gap in whistleblowing protect for child doctors.
Are child doctors as in like children who are doctors or doctors of children?
Yeah, that's an interest. Maybe they'll clarify.
Or maybe.
As is stated in the guidance, unless the decision is successfully challenged, this gap in the law will remain and you will continue to look like a loose flap.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
The remedy provided by the agreement is therefore, at best, a plug in the anus, which may not work.
Is this from Craig's? The Craig's
this is very... Yeah,
it might be a prank from Craig's, I think, maybe.
We have grave doubts about this. For legal reasons, we doubt if it will provide half the relief in the courts. It is also obvious to us the remedy provided is not practical proposition for child doctors. In the case like Dr. Bubbles, 12, a child's doctor faces...
Oh no, it is about children who are doctors then.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting.
Dr. Bubbles.
Didn't even know that existed.
Do you
Bubbles,
think that's
a nice tie into the Michael Jackson thing too, actually.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking Bubbles from Big Brother.
Maybe, yeah, Bubble from Big Brother, yeah. Distant reference there, but yeah, carry on.
A child's doctor faces having to bring parallel proceedings in the High Court or County Court and in an employment tribunal. This will be extremely expensive and would create an enormous cost risk for any whistleblower who chose to contemplate such acts. The arseholes. They're harsh. Gotten very aggressive.
Very terse.
Against this background, it is in everyone's interests we find out as soon as possible whether Dr. Bubbles' legal challenge in the Court of Appeal will succeed, son. That's a weird little bit to add on there. We therefore invite your boy, spelled B-O-I, to withdraw his invitation for the Court of Appeal to refuse Dr. Bubbles' application for permission to undergo breast tilting surgery. I'm not following this. I'm really struggling to understand what's happening here. There's
carry on.
Please take these instructions. Were there instructions in that? And reply without delay so Dr. Bubbles' appeal can be heard, HURR', as soon as pos.
Oh, that's very casual.
Without question, without doubt, Tim Dick, Senior Solicitor, Wiener and Cox Law.
Oh, that's an interesting letter.
What? It is an interesting letter. I don't think anyone can deny that.
So how are you going to respond? Well, first of all, what have you taken from that?
I'm gonna have to. I think I'll have to read over this letter a few times and really break it down. They've gotten more and more confusing.
So this one,
but I don't think I'm going to court. Am I? Am I going to court? So I just have to take some instructions and reply so that Dr. Bubbles' appeal can be heard. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to court. I think this is Dr. Bubbles is going to court. So I think I'm okay with this one.
Right. So what have you got to do?
Got to reply. That's all it says. I'll just reply saying, yeah, go ahead. Dr. Bubbles has got my back in. It's your boy, or something like that.
Sounds good. That's nice. That's nice. Sorry, it's not the NHS letter though.
I'm gonna have to get in touch with them now. I've been waiting several years.
This valve treatment.
Yeah.
What is it? They have to do an invasive surgery on the valve, or
Yeah, they've got to take it out, sew it up,
polish
do
it?
some plumbing,
Polish it?
varnish it, paint. It needs a lick of paint as well.
Yeah.
Lick of paint.
Double licks.
Double glaze it as well.
Oof.
I've got the details of a very good double glazing salesman who's going to get involved.
Good polyfiller in there.
Polyfiller. Poly
Polygons?
from Faulty Towers. Polygons. Cling film. The whole whack basically. Put some foil around
Full
it.
servicing.
Yeah, and then put it back in.
Oh. Well, as long as they put it back in, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at getting a new one in as well. Two Z's.
Quest.
Go. I accept your quest.
Okay, so the quest is you're minding your own business on a bench somewhere, maybe in the park.
Maybe in a
park. You're in a park. You're on a bench, right?
Who's the bench? Is it one that's dedicated to a dead person?
It is. I'm getting to that.
Okay.
It's dedicated to Eugene B. Falmouth.
Oh.
Right, and it's underneath. It says in loving memory, Grandma. And then it's got like 4 X's.
Can you say his name again? Eugene
B. Falmouth. And he died in 1962, apparently, according to the bench.
Yeah, I remember.
So you're sat there, and who comes up to you? Eugene B. Falmouth. He comes up to you.
Hang on, say that bit again. Who came up to me?
Eugene B. Falmouth. And he says, "I'm not dead, son. My wife just thinks I'm dead."
Oh shit.
And she made this dedication on a bench, and you're sat on it now, mate. So if you wouldn't mind getting up, I've got a little task for you, a little quest.
Oh.
Yeah. So he says, I'm gonna give you 50p, and I need you to go to the shop and get me a couple of packets of crisps.
A couple?
Yeah, I know.
50p.
I know, but he's
from back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. He hasn't taken inflation into account.
Fuck.
Do you accept the quest of explaining inflation to him?
I do. Well, I've already accepted the quest. I can't go back on it now.
Right, but what's the percentage? What's the quest success percentage?
Probably around 47%.
Oof, 47%. There you go. Signed, sealed, and delivered. You've been
I wonder
quested.
what he's up to nowadays, old Eugene B.
Falmouth. I think he's just scrubbing his undies all day, every day, waiting for that letter from the NHS, probably, to say he's not dead. I accept the quest.
You're sat on a bench.
Oof, okay. Original.
On the seaside, next to the sea.
Okay.
On a seaside town, quaint seaside town in the 70s,
like Twin Peaks, but in the 70s,
and in a seaside.
Yeah, well, it's by the coast, isn't it? The show.
Oh yeah, there's fishing.
But they find Laura Palmer on a beach, don't they?
Yeah, it's not like a
pebbly
seaside
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on. I'm on a beach, on a bench.
On a bench next to the beach, looking out to the sea.
Which sea or an ocean? It's very important.
Ocean.
Which one?
The third one.
The Southern Ocean.
Third. Yeah, is that the third one?
There's the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Arctic.
Yeah, the third one, the southern.
The southern one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And the seagull comes by. You're eating a sandwich, and you've got a little pet dog, puppy.
What's his name?
Clarke.
Okay. Like Clarke Allen's big store.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Carry
on.
Little puppy.
Clarke.
The seagull comes along and he says to you, "I can either take your sandwich, or I can take your puppy.
Right.
Which is it?"
This is a quest.
Yeah.
That sounds like a question.
No. What's the percentage of success?
Well, 47. I've done the math. It is actually 47%.
Okay.
The success percentage of that interaction. That's very strange question. Do you have the meat rankings for this week?
Oh yeah. Meat rankings.
We finally got some authorization though, and I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Oh shit! I'm
Carry on.
excited. In at number 5, guitar.
Guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, Guitar Hero.
No, just guitar.
Just a guitar. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Nice meat.
The best meat.
Juicy.
Some would say. Yeah.
Bit woody, but carry on.
Yeah.
Stringy. Stringy.
Yeah.
Carry on though.
And then at number 4,
Yeah.
it's gone up. Minced lamb.
Minced lamb. I reckon we should have an air horn after every announcement on this list.
Okay.
To be honest, so say minced lamb.
Minced lamb.
It's moved up from outside the rankings last.
Yeah,
week.
it was number 12.
Oh,
Big jump up.
big juicy jump.
That was because Tesco released their Tesco Finest minced lamb, and it's very good.
Yeah.
What number are we on now?
3.
In at number 3, pulled pork. Everyone loves a bit of pulled pork.
Oh dear.
It's very popular nowadays. Like, it's in with the non-vegan hipsters.
Yeah, that's true. It's always has been though. To be fair. Next,
number 2, stuffing.
it's a good meat stuffing. Yeah.
Yeah. And number 1, everyone's been talking about this. We all knew it was on the rise. We've been seeing it rising through the ranks for decades.
Oh, decades. Okay.
Really. It is.
It's not tripe, is it?
It's not tripe.
Good.
Horse meat.
Canada's national meat. It's
Yes.
jumped to the number 1 spot this week. It's quite a shocker.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Is that because of the Tesco scandal?
It's because the Tesco Finest horse meat is the best horse meat.
Would you like the veg rankings? Yeah, I don't require
That's
any air
easy.
horns for this.
Do you want another?
No,
sound
we'll
effect?
just yeah. Do me a random one.
Let me just find one.
Well, I'll just start then. So, at number 5 this week. That's probably more suitable for the meat rankings. To be fair, sounds like some sort of sluicing machine. But yeah, no, I don't actually need a sound effect. To be honest, I'm just gonna. Veg doesn't need all the hoo-ha. You're gonna give me one anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start with number 5 this week. Is the humble potato. Okay, that was specifically a russet potato, just to be on there.
What potato?
A russet potato.
What's a russet?
It's kind of like a bacon potato,
Okay.
but really good. Okay, at number 4 we have the humble paving slab. It's retained its place in the rankings. Number 3 we have rice cakes.
Oh.
Rice cakes have been awarded the Golden Star. I'll have you know this week.
Chili rice cakes are very good. They're rice crackers, but rice cakes, yeah.
Plain rice cakes were awarded the Golden Star this week by Ken's Gold Stars Emporium.
That's
The highest accolade you can get.
yeah.
Really.
Why is it not at number 1 after that?
Well,
maybe next week.
Because number 2 and number 1 are gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
It's gonna blow your mind.
Do they need a new special sound effect?
They might need a new sound effect. They're so grand. They might need a new sound effect. Tell me when you're ready and you have a sound effect. I'll just ad lib.
Okay.
Until you have a new sound effect. Do you have a new sound effect now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. At number 2, we have owl. Owl is the
Oh, another one. There we go.
is the new vegetable of choice.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it's the feathers only.
You know why though?
Why is that?
The owl bothering incident.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. And at number 1 this week on the veg rankings is actually sea salt. So there you go. There's
Sea salt is great,
There's the rankings.
and it makes everything better.
Official. I did have an announcement to make about we've been given authorization by the Fruit Council to announce that we are in talks with the Fruit Council to do a fruit rankings in the future.
Yes.
So yeah, just to let you know, my fax has been received by their office. It's official. Yeah.
I'm excited. How long's it going to be before we're doing that? We can do the fruit ranking.
Well, they told me that it would be anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks before I'd hear anything back from them again.
But did it sound positive? Did they sound like they were on board?
Well, I mean, their letter basically said, I haven't got it with me because I didn't have room to carry the letter I had for you and my own letter from the fruit rankings.
It's a lot of letters.
Yeah, and they too. And they said basically...
I got two.
Yeah, so from memory, I said, like, Dear Simon, thank you for your beloved facts. We treasure every interaction we get as a fruit board, and we have listened back to your meat and veg rankings with aplomb, and we're very happy about it, and we would like to have a couple of weeks to think about it, and then we'll consider rereading your letter. All the best, Paul. Yeah, from the Fruit Rankings Advisory Board. He's the trainee.
It sounds very promising.
They've gone from the very top to send me that letter from the trainee. And so that's basically it, to be honest.
Well, maybe, who knows, next week. I mean, they say 4 to 6 weeks, but
who said standard default time in there, really. Time.
We might have fruit rankings next week.
We might. Probably won't, but we might.
We might.
Asda have been on the phone too.
Oh shit!
They
fuck them.
They said we're really sorry that you experienced what you experienced last time with the manager, and saying you couldn't have the things on your jacket potato. And they've got a new coupon they've offered you for 1 half price jacket potato with 1 filling. Do you accept their apology?
No, I'm going to Tesco. Get a Tesco Finest Ultimate Potato.
Yeah, but I've had Tesco. Actually, I've received another letter too from Tesco. They said they weren't happy with you endorsing their products without any say so.
What?
They weren't happy, I'm afraid. So,
just as the fruit thing's coming in, Tesco thing's going out.
Exactly. So here we go. Ultimate Potato, Tom. What are you having on it? You've just walked into the Asda. You've walked up to the counter, and the woman's come up to you, and she's actually, to be fair, she's come up to you with a laugh on her face, right? An actual laugh. A laugh.
On her face.
Sellotaped to her face. Sellotaped on.
Wow.
And she says, sorry mate, you've walked into the pizza department here. The potato one is just to the right. And then you've sort of laughed it off, like, I've made a silly mistake. Yeah. Despite all these pizzas being right in front of me, I thought this was the Ultimate Potato stand. So you've walked over to the Ultimate Potato stand. Now you get there, and you're playing on your knowledge now and your experience, because in court they had that Subway, right?
Yeah.
And the Subway was in the courtroom, and during recess and stuff, you were up there buying 6-inch subs, foot-long subs, cookies, all the great stuff Subway have. Not sponsored by Subway, but still. And
maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe one day. And so you walk up to the Ultimate Potato thing. She says, "All right, babe, what are you having? What are you having on your potato?"
Well, first, I think I'd have to go with chlorine.
Chlorine, okay.
Because I really like the smell of it.
You get that very popular in the swimming pools.
Yeah,
I believe.
And then I'd go for vanilla.
Vanilla, just the essence of vanilla, or a vanilla pod, or
2 vanilla pods, and then some vanilla extract.
The seeds scraped out, or just in?
No, all in.
Just all, yeah. Okay.
£5 all in. Because I like the smell of it. And then I'd have some lavender.
Right, yeah.
Because I like the smell of it.
Okay.
And then finally,
I hate the smell of lavender, but carry on.
I've got some lavender incense.
Oh no, thank you.
And then I'd have an old book.
An old book?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, the essence of an old book, or just an old book?
An old book.
Which one?
Catcher on the Rye. It's a classic.
That's what it's called, of course.
That what? Yeah.
That's not what it's called, but yeah.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. But anyway, she said, okay, you can have all those things in your jacket potato. She puts it all together. She puts it on top of the counter to give it to you. When the manager comes out, he's there.
This fucker.
He's grown a moustache since the last time you saw him. He's grown a moustache. He comes up and says, excuse me, fella. What do you think you're doing? To which you reply, what would you reply to that?
The manager's saying this to me.
Yeah, he's saying to you, what are you doing? What are you playing at?
My Ultimate Potato.
He's like, he snatches it back from the counter. He's like, you can't have this.
Well, I'm going to Tesco then. I told you I wanted to go to Tesco in the first place.
So he watches you walk off, right? He watches you march off to Tesco, right? And then he says, "Oi, fella!" From a distance, though, right? And it echoes all the way around the store. Everyone in the store hears it. And you turn around, right? With anger on your face. And he's there with a big smile sellotaped onto his face, right?
Whose smile is it?
His own one. It's like he's photocopied it onto a piece of paper and he's sellotaped it over his own mouth.
Right.
And he's got the potato in his hand.
Yeah.
And he launches it at you quarterback style, right?
Okay.
Like an NFL quarterback. And he launches it perfect, like spiral on it, and it lands. And you put your hands out, and it lands right in your hands. And he says, "It's on the house, brother."
Brother.
What do you think about that?
I'm quite impressed with that, actually.
Yeah.
He's almost won me back.
Because he secured you.
I'll still go to Tesco and get one from Tesco, though.
As well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Two Z's.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Everyone wins in that.
I got two.
Everybody wins in that instance. That's quite good.
What would be on your ultimate potato?
Well, I'm going to go up to the counter, the right one, and I'm going to say, she's going to come to me with a frown sellotaped on to her face.
Oh.
She's going to be like, what do you want? And I'll be like, oh, alright, I'll have a... And she cuts me off, she says, do you want the usual? I'm like, yeah, go on, I'll have beans, Heinz variety, vegan cheese on there, and I'm going to have some vegan butter on there. And then I throw a curveball at her and I say, but I want it warmed up.
Oh,
Sous vide in a bag.
Oh.
So air sealed in a bag and placed in water. And I say to her, I'll pick it up tomorrow when it's ready. And I'll walk off.
Boom. Drop the mic.
Yeah, I just walk off. And then I'll come in the next day and she'll be like, oh, she'll be pulling it out of the sous vide, which they've had to buy because they don't have one. They've had to buy it, especially for my request. And then, I just walk off with the bag dripping through the store and people just putting slip hazard signs out behind me as I walk.
Health and safety first.
But absolutely. Or I'll be getting a bloody letter from the courts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tupac, do you want to hear about this news story I came across?
I guess so, since you've got it out on the desk. Is that Ted Danson with him?
Close enough. So this is a real life news story coming at you live.
Oof, and direct. Fresh.
The headline is Tupac loving US public servant fired as emails emerge.
Emails?
Yeah. So a senior US official who routinely sent Tupac quotes to thousands of his employees has been forced to resign.
Oh.
So this guy, his name's Jerry Foxhoven.
Is that his real name?
Yeah. He's a US public service.
Yeah.
Servant. Was. He loves Tupac. Now, I'd advise any listeners to Google Jerry Foxhoven.
What does he look like?
That's what he looks like.
Well, yeah, describe him for people who are like listening.
He's basically like an old... I'd say he's probably in his 60s. He's a white guy. He's got like... He looks like a US public service, if you said. He's got glasses. And he does look luxurious. Nice, smart...
Lovely hair.
Suit,
like,
smart white hair.
He looks like when you put shaving foam on your hair just before you shave it off. Like,
oh, yeah,
he's
yeah.
got a thick, delicious, white, creamy goodness on his head. A nice pair of classic specs, too. Very, very classy gentleman.
He was ousted as Iowa's Director of Human Services in June.
Ousted?
Yeah.
Okay.
He used to hold Tupac Fridays in his office where he played the deceased rapper's music, so he'd play some Tupac tunes every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I do think he missed a trick because Tupac Fridays doesn't sound as good as Tupac Tuesdays.
It does not. The alliteration just isn't there.
Yeah.
Did he play what's it called? Thug's Mansion?
It's like, well, that was Nas featuring... Was it Nas featuring Tupac? Oh no, it was Tupac featuring Nas, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's got a music video, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah. But no,
now.
I think he was more down with like proper Tupac when he was alive.
Right.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
They've not confirmed, state officials haven't confirmed if the dismissal was related to his workplace hip-hop references.
Right.
But this is a quote from Mr. Foxhoven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 66-year-old white guy from the Midwest who likes rap music, who likes Tupac. I mean, that's fair enough to me, I think.
Why not?
Why not? In 350 emails seen by NPR and news agency AP, the civil servant shared quotes and marked milestones in the life of Tupac. So he would just send random emails about Tupac's life events and Tupac quotes just throughout the day in work, every day.
Well, that's reasonable, I think. You know, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Lyrics. In his final message sent to 4,300 employees, he said he hoped everyone would enjoy the upcoming Father's Day, which was also Tupac's birthday.
Huh. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? I think he's been hard done by there.
I mean, it's not, like I say, it's not confirmed whether his ousting was related to this.
Well, it's a shame. I'm going to have to stop you there, though, Tom. That was a very, very interesting segment that you had there on Tupac and a white guy who likes Tupac.
I'll try and come up with more government officials who love Tupac segments in the future.
That should be a new thing.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I've got 2 letters I'm going to read to you.
Okay.
That were sent to the P.O. Box address, but I kind of intercepted them before you had the chance to. And they were both addressed to you, actually.
Okay.
Would you like them both read, or would you like one read, or the other one read?
I'm not sure what the question means, but I'll have both of them read. How much time have we got?
It doesn't matter. We'll just keep going till I'm done. Right. So the first one, Dear Tom, that means that's you. Thanks for coming to see my movies. What? Okay. I really enjoyed.
This is from Keanu Reeves.
I really enjoyed. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't read it. I really enjoyed hearing about you scoffing Maltesers while dining on my acting prowess.
Oh, this is from Keanu Reeves.
You have to excuse me because I'm unable to read. I don't know how to read.
Okay.
Maltesers are a delectable treat for all the family and Moorish, no question. Boy howdy. I am currently wearing extra large vintage Chelsea Football Club shirt with Dan Petrescu's name on the back. That's quite good, isn't it? I am holding a... What? I am holding a stick of iceberg lettuce.
A stick of iceberg lettuce?
I don't know what that means. Very strange. You know I would never tell you any lies. Yours in faith, Crispin Glover.
Oh, Crispin!
It's nice, isn't it? I don't know what the stick of lettuce is, but...
He's a strange guy, you got that Crispin.
Maybe, I don't know why. Do you want to hear the other one?
Yeah.
What do you think about the last one, though?
I'm very happy. I know Crispin, of course.
We go way back. About what? Did you send him a letter or something saying you liked his film?
Yeah, well, we go way back, me and Crisp. Crispy.
Big Crisp.
Sometimes I call him Krispy Kreme, like the donuts.
The big crisp dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I'm eating crisps, I go up to him and I say, "Oh, I'm eating you, Crisp."
Send him a text.
Yeah.
With
so I'll text him now. Actually, text.
Good word.
Very good word. Underrated.
Very underrated. Second letter.
Yeah.
Oi, Tom. Different tone to this one.
Yeah.
I think a little bit. I appreciate your interest in me. Especially, there's a space of 2 lines then.
Okay.
Especially during these troubled times, most turbulent. It is the year of 2019, and this isn't going to change for another few months.
That's true.
But let this be of comfort, not strife. I am in the throes of filming a new movie, but I don't really give a soggy about the director, and Robert Carlyle can go duct tape his deplorable anus to the exhaust of a Fiat 500.
Wow. Did you say give a soggy?
Yeah.
I've not heard that phrase before.
I know, it's
a good
brand
one.
new. Brand new. The softness of my sweater is a solid 9 out of 10 at the moment. I will be purchasing another bottle of Comfort fabric softener very soon. Okay, anyhow, good. I must close in saying that's very like, I don't know what the content of this letter is supposed to be, but it's closing anyway.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I must close in saying I have a dinner party to attend. They will be serving only the finest omnivore foods.
Okay.
So that could be anything.
Everything, yeah.
I can't wait to get my hands on the pineapple skewers. All the best, Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, Pierce.
There you go. Some letters from some celebrity friends of yours.
Yeah, I should have mentioned earlier in the podcast that I've got lots of celebrity friends.
Just those 2, is it?
Well, they're 2 of 3 actually.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to get letters from people from time to time. Did you initiate that letter from Pierce Brosnan?
No,
is that just a surprise one?
Yeah, he writes to me all the time.
Bit of an update.
Yeah, all the time. We met in...
I gotta say that letter didn't have much content really. It just seemed to be a rant for the most part.
He's like that. Or sometimes I call him PB, like personal best.
Oh, okay. He's your personal best, see?
He pays me.
Oh, okay. So there's an exchange of funds.
Yeah.
So, what's Joel up to?
Today...
You should tell me what he's doing, yeah.
He had for breakfast, he used his old trick of getting a box of Cheerios, opening the box of Cheerios, pouring milk straight into the box.
I'm going to have to stop you there, Tom, because I've just received a special text message promotion from the Pork and Orangutan pub.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and they've just announced that they've fired Big Shane, the landlord. He's been fired.
What?
He's been fired. The landlord, Big Shane. Fired
How?
himself. Fired himself.
He fired himself?
Fired himself.
So who's taking over?
Wasn't happy with the way he was doing it.
Do you think we can take over?
No, Doreen's been given the job. The chef.
Oh,
Chef Doreen has been given the job. They've
terrible.
also, someone broke the fruit machine there the other day. They won the jackpot on the fruit machine.
Yeah.
£8, and then they just smashed it up in joy.
Well,
so they had to close for half hour.
Well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Doreen won't take that, so that's good, but we all know what Doreen's like.
Yeah. It's a good pub though.
The best.
The absolute best. So yeah. Anything else you got to say for yourself? You
Um,
got a lot of court cases coming up, so you better get some sleep or get some rest.
Yeah, I need to speak to my lawyers.
Hmm.
I need to speak to...
But you represent yourself, don't you?
Yeah, but I like to say
Have
that
a
I'm
chat
talking
in
to
the
my
mirror.
lawyers.
In the mirror.
Yeah, I've got alternate personalities
Mm.
that I do.
You just like put on a... like an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One's called Jake.
And he's a lawyer, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the cool, hard one.
Yeah.
And then there's one called...
So you have a team of lawyers, do you?
Yeah, one's called Philippe.
Mm-hmm.
He's like more intelligent and European.
Right. Because
Um,
Europeans are automatically intelligent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's French and he's like a bit philosophical about things.
Okay.
And
Something got beef there. I don't know what was all about.
boof.
Both. Yeah,
Yeah.
carry on though.
And then there's Hans, who's German,
Oh yeah, that's
and
a
he's really
surprise.
he's really stern
Oh yeah,
and
It's-
angry.
It's very stereotypical, these characters.
Well, it's German is as German does, as they say.
Okay, yeah. That's interesting. So yeah, to be honest, I think these court cases are just. They're justified. I think I hope they throw the book at you, to be fair.
Well, maybe I won't be around to record another.
Well, we'll get an
Episode.
update on that next time. We'll get an update on how these court cases
Maybe
go.
we
I'm
can-
really interested about the one you got today, actually, because I want to know what happens with that one.
Which one was today?
The one where you got a reply about something.
Oh yeah,
The junior doctor's one, I think it was.
Dr. Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How will you cope?
I'll just reply with a picture. I'll
Oh.
send a picture of my dick.
Yeah. Just a doodle.
Yeah,
I mean a sketch.
yeah.
Oh, okay. It's nice. I don't know what that's gonna. I don't know how that's gonna help matters, Tom. You're in deep water here. You could go down.
Soggy water.
You're in deep. You're in a right soggy, mate. You're in a right soggy. You could go down for months with these heinous acts that you've supposedly done. They're gonna play that instead of the gavel when they sentence you to like life.
How are we doing for time on this episode?
Oh,
Should we-
about 45 minutes roughly. So,
That's a bit much.
yeah, you should probably get some rest now. You've got some prep to do.
Let's end it there then.
Yep, I'm gonna go home now and I'm gonna do some ironing. Actually, I'm not. I've got an automatic ironing board. You put the clothes on the ironing board.
Yeah.
And it irons it all for you.
That would be amazing.
Oh, I've got one.
Can I have it?
No, I got it for special value.
Was that from
Deal.
Craig's?
No, I got it from what's his name? The guy at the start of the show, Big Clarke
Big
Allen's,
Clarke Allen.
big warehouse, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I got it down there. I got a tin of ravioli as well.
Well, listeners, head down to Big Clarke Allen's big store and get yourself a self-ironing board and a
Yeah.
tin of ravioli for free.
Yeah.
Is it free?
He's signing them, signing the tins. He's down
Fuck.
there now, today. That's why I'm going down there in a minute after doing my ironing.
Sweet.
I'm gonna get some signed ravioli.
We'll see you there, listeners.
Alright, goodbye. Big fellow.